Hi, look, my name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. I don't have to tell you about the news, but let me reassure you that 95% what you hear in mainstream lies media is false. I want you to Google, please, how many people die in a flu worldwide. 636,000 approximately a year. If you calculate all the coronavirus together, that some of them fictionate, after 3 months you'll see over a year it's not more than 80, 90. It's not worse than any flu. So I implore you to stop watching mainstream media. An article came out 2 days ago where 12 experts are questioning this particular virus that I cannot mention here. Dr. Gabrielas, Dr. Wolfgang Wodarg is a German. Dr. Joe Kettner, Dr. Yoram Lass, and an Israeli physician, politician, former director of the health ministry. He also worked, and he says, Italy is known for its enormous mobility on respiratory problems, more than 3 times than any European country. In the US, about 40,000 people die a year from regular flu season. So far, only 50 people died from this virus. This is 2-3 days ago. Okay? And many doctors, I'll put a link below to reassure you, these shall pass. In these times of troubling waters, we need to be tranquilo. I will tell you one thing now that you will not hear in mainstream media. After September 11, we were all led to believe that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. Anybody that's old enough will remember how we were convinced with mainstream media lies to go into a war against Iraq. Now I'm not saying Saddam was a good man, but this was a false pretense to go into war. And this is a false pretense to collapse the economy. I really believe governments all over the world colluded together because they knew this market is unsustainable and they didn't want to be blamed, especially for elections coming up for certain people, and they had to collapse it so they won't be blamed. And they used this particular excuse to collapse the market. I want to assure you, my dear friends, this cannot continue forever. Rest in peace. The Almighty God is watching all over His children, and all of us are His children, regardless of race, religion, or creed. This shall pass. I want to be the calming water and the calming voice upon you that relaxes you in these troubled waters. This shall pass. Believe me, I remember September 11 when nobody is walking down the streets and everybody said it never recover. It did. This shall pass. This shall pass. If I convince just one of you to realize this shall pass, you realize the biggest enemy of society is mainstream media. I just saw a link about a father dying. He was 69 or 70 or whatever it was, and they said he died from the coronavirus. When his children commented on that particular note that he had respiratory points, you never hear about all the videos of people recovering in Italy from this virus. Anybody follows football knows that Michael Arteta, the coach of Arsenal, contracted it and he recovered. How many people are recovering? Far more people that are dying. So I want to calm you down in these troubled times. These shall pass. Believe on the Almighty, my dear friends, and you will see this shall pass. Be productive in these days. I'll put a link below to support these 12 doctors that said this is no worse than any flu that we had before. And I will put another link below to prove to you beyond any shadow of a doubt that we went into war with Iraq in 2001, 2, 3 or whatever after September 11 on a false pretense that was headed by mainstream media to enter Iraq on a false pretense. So my dear friends, this shall pass. And when all this will calm down, because it will calm down, I can guarantee you, you will see the biggest enemy of society is the media. My dear friends, kiss your loved ones. Tell people you haven't spoken for a while, tell them you miss them. Help your fellow man or woman. Help your neighbor. At this time, this is where the true colors of humanity come out. The good ones and the bad ones. You will see this time your real friends. Those that ring you up and tell you how are you. And you will see those people that never rang you only because they wanted something from you. My dear friends, this is the time to unite. This is the time to stop watching TV. This is the time to look back into your faith, into your religion, into your higher purpose. Instead of being glued to the TV with another update, and all it is going to demoralize you mentally, emotionally, and physically. More people will die from suicide and depression from this so-called fictionist disease. Now, I'm not saying there's not a problem. I know there's a problem, but it's made out far worse than it is. So in this troubled time, tranquilo. I'll put a link below to support what I said about these 12 doctors that came out with a report that came out together. And I'll put another link to support what I said, how the world went to war with Iraq in 2000 and after September 11 on a false pretense, as if they had weapons of mass destruction, and they didn't have it. My dear friends, remember, I will tell you from the bottom of my heart, I love you just the way you are. Lift your chin up, smile, and raise your eyes to the Almighty, regardless who you are, what you've done in the past, or what you intend to do in the future. Because God doesn't judge. People judge. And I'm not his deputy. But raise your eyes to the skies and you will gain strength. Keep busy, meditate, run, exercise, whatever you're going to do, but do something. Because if you're going to sit idle, you're going to be glued to your phone, you're going to be watching TV updates, and you're going to get more and more anxious, and at a certain point, you're going to be on medication, and God forbid, like many people that are no longer with us that committed suicide. My dear friends, be strong, have faith, this shall pass. I love you from the bottom of my heart, as always. You know why? I'm the best friend you've ever had, because I tell it just the way it is. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.